Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Expedition 33. We are on to episode 20 now, and last time we finished off the episode making our way here mostly, almost all the way through. It was Minoko waving hi to everybody. Hi, Minoko. We're here, and we're at the end of Falling Leaves, the Scavenger rest point. Is that perhaps a preview of our boss name? I just realized the name of the checkpoint here. And thought, oh, maybe that's the boss name. So yeah, we are about to take on a boss, and so I have done a little bit of rearranging of weapons and luminas in preparation for that. I think the party we're going to start with at least is going to be the one we've been going with a lot lately, Lune and Mael. I like having together just because of how they're, you know, they have fire elemental spells that kind of synergize together. Although I was using offensive switch with Mael. Maybe I will actually switch to Verso. I'm not sure yet, because I think I don't know. I have switched around some weapons, that's for sure. Not too many though. We've got the same weapons for most of the team, but I did decide to switch to this level 14 that we picked up last time. The Galtaram. Although I think it was not a new weapon. It was one that got a whole bunch of it got a big level increase as we were moving along. And I think we apply rush on rank S, and we also only lose one perfection instead of one rank when we get hit. Let's try this out. I'm not super this weapon that we were using before, which was what? I can't even remember now. Lance Ram, rank can't be lower than C. We're not super, I don't think we're so wedded to always starting at rank C and that Berserk Slash. It is a nice way to start the battle though, for sure. But I think we can live with, let's see how this goes, because it's such a damage increase to our attack power goes up so much. Let's see how we can do with this weapon, and then I think though we stick with the weapon that we were using with Minoko, because it's also a very high. So I actually didn't make too many changes to the weapons. We're gonna stick with basically all the same ones, except for Verso is gonna make a switch. And I didn't make too many changes in terms of luminas either. For Minoko in particular, I did give him which one here did I give him? Let me sort by, I always forget to sort by point cost. It was this At Death's Door. I gave this to him because he has this new skill now that puts his health so low, and we like immediately start the battle below 10% health, and that's a 50% damage boost right off the bat with this At Death's Door Lumina. So that's a nice addition. And I think I might have added one other one that was also like low critical or something like that, or critical. There's another skill here. Maybe I haven't given it to him yet. Last Stand critical, I think. No, that's the when you're fighting alone. There's another one here that, yeah, critical moment. If your health is below 30%, I want to give this to him, but I also, there are other, like maybe actually it would be better. Oh, it's 50% increased crit chance, not 50% increased damage. That's still good though, because that's like a 25% increase to damage, because critical hits do 50% more. So, that might be worth thinking about. In general, I do want to make some more substantive changes to the Lumina setups for everyone, because we have these things like Inverted Affinity, as well as Energizing Start, that I'm starting to wonder if these are kind of noob traps. Maybe, maybe not. Like, Inverted Affinity is nice right at the start of the battle, obviously. That's a big damage boost right off the bat, and if it's a pretty short battle, then it's really useful to have this to go right along with our shields that we get from In Medias Res. But the longer the battle goes on, if it's a really long boss fight, then this Inverted Affinity is essentially 5 Lumina points that have done next to nothing. And the same thing you could say about Energizing Start. Yeah, you're getting that 1 AP right at the start of the battle, and it lets you maybe do a little bit more in your skills than you would normally be able to do right at the start. But eventually, over the course of a very long fight, this is just a one-time effect that is almost negligible by the time you get to the end. So I'm going to have to put some thought into it, and maybe it's going to be better for us to eventually move away from these to more permanent effects that just cost a lot more, that I've been hesitant to go for. Things like Energizing Parry is one that's in here, isn't it? I don't remember how, it's right at the top. Yeah, it's an expensive one, but getting double AP when you actually do get a parry. That's a persistent effect throughout the battle that would probably help a lot with our AP issues. Much more so than maybe spending 15 points on an energizing start 3. So that's those sorts of things I'm going to be thinking about, but I'm not going to make those changes yet, just because these energizing starts and inverted affinity I've gotten used to and I'm kind of comfortable with them, and I don't want to make too many changes just yet. In terms of Minoko's skills, though, I have done a little bit of adjusting here, thinking through exactly, one of the things with Minoko is the skills do tell you exactly how many spaces you're going to move along the bestial wheel. And so you can kind of plan out how your battle might progress. Like I was thinking through the rotation here, you could have things like Galt Fury that ends up at a Cultist Blood, or ends up at the Heavy Mask, in which you could do Cultist Blood next, and then that would lead you over to the Agile Mask, I think, if I'm counting correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's guaranteed to get you to the Cultist Slashes, regardless of which space you're on Heavy Mask. So there's a sequencing that you could plan for, which, you know, may get thrown off a little bit by stuff like this weapon, which does... I had been confused sometimes why the bestial wheel was moving, but I had forgot that his weapon has this effect, that when you parry, you increase his wheel by 1, as well as taking damage resets the bestial wheel. So some of those best laid plans might go to waste based on this weapon. But I also think I understand now that upgraded skills deal 30% more damage. I was confused by that, thinking we were going to, similar to upgrading your weapons and upgrading your character's Lumina points, that we were going to uncover some other thing in the world that was going to permanently upgrade skills that Minoko had collected from Nevrons. That's not the case. An upgraded ability or an upgraded skill is just when you get the correct mask. When you get a balanced mask to go with Galt Fury, that's an upgraded skill. So when you get that, you're going to get another 30% increase on top of everything else that you're getting, I think, from, you know, balanced mask itself increases the damage of Galt Fury, and then you get another 30% on top of that with this weapon. I think I finally understand that. Okay, so anyway, I've been thinking about some things off camera, and I'm starting to have some of these realizations. So that's how I've been thinking about it all. And I think that's what we're gonna do, or I think we are ready to go. Otherwise, I haven't. That was the other thing. Let's look at our skills. Lune. We have a lot of skill points. We have a lot of skill points with Lune, and I have not been sure how I wanted to go with her. But I think, since we have so many skill points, we kind of can't go wrong. Let's try unlocking this Lightning Dance ability. This is a lot of AP, but I kind of like the idea of shooting for Stormcaller. I don't know if I'm going to unlock it right this moment, but this Stormcaller feels very strong, being able to lock in lightning damage over several turns and be able to do other things. I think it's going to be similar to Typhoon. The wording seems similar to Typhoon in that regard. So I'm curious about playing around with that. So in order to get there, we need to go down the lightning part of the tree, which we haven't done yet. Or we had kind of stopped at Electrify. So we're going to take Electrify, and we're going to take Lightning Dance here. And that's what we're going to assign. We're going to assign that here in place of Thunderfall. And now, of course, that is going to make things a bit more complicated in terms of consuming stains. It might be that I may want to switch out Wildfire for Immolation. I may want to do that, depending on what boss we're facing off against and how we want to set up our stain rotation, because now things like Rock Slide and Lightning Dance are going to be a lot trickier to actually consume stains. But we always have this Mayhem to get out of jail free if we sort of want to re-roll our stains with this current weapon. So there we go. I think that's what we'll do for now. And I have a lot of other skill points with other characters, but I'm also going to hold off on getting any new abilities for them just yet. I also did forget, I think, one other thing that I just remembered we didn't do at the end of the episode were the 2 new skills that we picked up here in Falling Leaves for Minoko. Glaze Earthquakes, which deals medium earth damage to all enemies and applies powerful to self. And when you have a Heavy Mask, it applies powerful to all allies. that feels like that could be very strong, especially if we're against an enemy that is weak to earth damage. And then the other one was this sapling absorption, deals high dark damage, 3 hits, and recovers 5% health on hit. This could be a very nice follow-up to your cultist blood and cultist slashes. Once you're done living on the edge of your health barrier, of your HP limit, once you're done living on the edge, you can get things back up into healthy territory with sapling absorption. Maybe, I don't know. It feels like an okay ability, but we're not going to equip either of those just yet. I do have a lot of attribute points as well that I need to level up, but let's just see. Let's just jump into the boss fight here and see what we're dealing with, and then we can retool as needed. We do get a cutscene. What in the world? Was that a head? Oh dear. Oh dear, it was not just one head, but one of 3 or something. Or was that its eye? I don't even know, man. This, what? Oh, listen to this brand new theme. It is indeed called Scavenger, and it casts dark magic on the expedition. I finally got one parry at the very end. Holy crap. Scavenger. Dear God. Okay, well now... Yikes. Yikes. That feels like a very parryable attack. But the first time you see it, it's going to be a different story. We're on Agile Mask here. That's pretty cool, because we can jump straight to cultist slashes, right? And we're already at very low health here. I think we're not quite at 10% or less, so we don't quite get that full damage boost that I was hoping for, but we're gonna go with cultist slashes. Let's do it. Let's get it started. He absorbs it. You've got to be kidding me. He absorbs... I mean, maybe I should have seen it coming, because the saplings in this area do also absorb dark damage. And this guy's a big old piece of tree bark. So, yeah, he's going to be weak to fire. Well, maybe not. It might be physical, like the... It might be physical damage that he's weak to, similar to the saplings. Are there any potential weak spots here? Maybe. We can try this thing. This thing was like floating around, a little orb in the air, and then it sockets into the freaking forehead. Resistant to fire. Yeah. Okay, well, we're getting some clues here on how we want to maybe structure our team. If elemental damage is going to be not so strong, Verso is probably one of the people that we want to sub in here. Or get Minoko to have a lot more physical attacks. Because right now, yeah, the lineup that I have is not really a great one. We'll apply defenseless at the very least. Also, his health bar is not moving. Even with these, you know, him being resistant to these attacks, that health bar is quite beefy, it looks like. I'm gonna guess that basically anything let's test these out. So we've done dark damage, we've done fire damage. Let's test. I don't think Earth would do well against him, but let's try Rock Slide just to confirm that ability. I completely missed those quick time events. Oh, okay, and now he casts dark magic. Oh boy. Wow. This guy is pretty fast. He's getting double attacks in some of these portions. 2 attacks to our 1. So yeah, this is going to be rough. We're going to definitely have to retool here, but let's learn what we can. Learn as much as possible.
Flames. On me. Okay.
Too early. Too early. Okay. So far, 2 different attacks. There's the energy attack that he goes with, and then what? I think this is where we want to do Swift Stride, right? So let's switch into... We're probably going to be dead here, because he's got 2 attacks coming. So it really doesn't matter what I do. I can't heal because I'm inverted still. Dark magic. Is the timing when he pulls back his wrist, maybe? Maybe that's what you're supposed to be visually cueing into. When he pulls back the hand, that's when you try to trigger your parry. Let's send in the reserve team just to get some practice. Scavenger attacks. Shit, almost got the counter there. Starting to feel the rhythm on that regular old attack. Oh, I did forget to change Verso's skills around to give him something at D rank. Okay, so we'll make that switch as well here. But we can start with a Berserk Slash. Even though it's not C rank, maybe I should just do Powerful instead to let's just do Powerful here. This is really meaningless because I don't think we're gonna get the win, but we can sequence things that way. And we can start with a but dark damage. I was gonna do a spectral sweep, but dark damage. Shit. Yeah, Seal's probably... It's probably best to keep her in the reserve party. Because he literally cast dark magic. I don't know. Okay, it finally got one at the end there, but I am so missing whatever that timing is supposed to be. Damn it. Damn it.
Last-ditch effort.
Last-ditch effort, indeed. Last-ditch effort, indeed. Nothing I do matters here.
Manage.
Physical damage is the way to go. It does seem like. No matter what you're doing here, physical damage seems to be imperative, which maybe means we switch weapons. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. There is... Okay, I figured out the timing there. I think I figured out the timing. Late on that one. I think I figured out the timing. I'm not actually supposed to watch the hands. The key on that dark magic attack, don't watch the hands. Watch the aura around your character. And you will see it contract. And that will tell you the timing. As soon as it contracts all the way to the character, that's where you are supposed to be focusing your attention. Okay, so then maybe Lune is not going to be in the party at all. Maybe we sub out Lune and we bring in Verso, and we tech things in. Verso already kind of has all physical damage. Let's see, his perfect break, and now maybe light damage is actually super effective against dark. Have we done that yet? I probably have done that at least once. So we might leave his lineup almost exactly the same as it is, except we can maybe sub out Defiant Strike for something that works at rank D, which would be what? Quick Strike? Quick Strike is a way for us to just get the battle rolling and then be able to do Berserk Slash more quickly. Okay, let's try to go with that. And then for Mael, she does have some physical abilities that are just sitting on the bench. So let's move out. We probably want to leave Combustion because we still are going to be applying Burn with Mael. And so any stacks of Burn that we can combine with Combustion, it ultimately does physical damage, which is good for us. Swift Stride is good. Breaking Rules is not needed because the boss doesn't have shields, at least from what we've seen so far. So instead of that, we put back Fleuret Fury. And then I don't want to do Rain of Fire. So we switch that out for Perse. Right? Spark we might leave just because it is a very cheap burn applier. But then it might be better just to apply Guard Up. Because there are still a lot of attacks that there's many parts of the combinations that the Scavenger is attacking us with. At the same time, Spark puts us in defensive stance. But so does Perse. So Perse putting us in defensive stance would be... There's just not too many. I've noticed with Mael, there are so many skills that put her in offensive stance. I'm going to leave Spark just as a cheap... Yeah, it gets us in defensive stance, and it also is an activator for Swift Stride. Lets us apply burn in a nice way. And then for... Minoko. Do we go with Minoko, or does CL actually have a bunch of physical... She has so many dark abilities, and our weapon that we're using with her is also dark, right? So even stuff like Spectral Sweep is going to do dark damage, correct? Just confirm that here real quick. But yeah, this is why we had to switch for that Chromatic Galt fight. We had to switch to a different weapon. I don't remember which one. Ramazan, maybe? But it might be better. This is where Minoko does have a whole bunch of skills that are, we can sort by element, and we can see all of the physical skills here. So let me take a moment and try to think through a different set of skills that are going to be specific for this boss. All right, I think we'll try this lineup. We'll keep the Galt Fury, and we'll also sub in Abyss Wind, as well as Jar Lampstorm. And then the Chalier combo we'll bring back just as an expensive option to have in there when the situation merits. A Brawler Bash can break, and also this, and then we keep the Potier Energy. I still have not used this yet, but it just feels like you need to, I don't know. We got to figure out when to use it. That's all it boils down to. I think that's how we roll, though. Let's see if this party can get things done. If we have to fall back on the reserve party, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough sledding, because we really can't do a lot of physical damage with either of these two. Like, maybe I should switch to, just in case, we should switch to a different weapon for CL. Because then, you know, she can actually do some things if it comes down to it. And so we would change her skills to be Spectral Sweep uses the weapon's element, Harvest uses the weapon's element, those are fine. The Lane Slash as well. So we've got all of these, we've got, I think, all of our abilities in here already that use the weapon's element. So that's as good as we can do. Okay, so good. Let's give that another shot here. Let's run it back. Run it back, and round 2. And I think I know at least now what to look for with the Dark Magic attack. I think we can get a counter on that one. Should be able to do the deed. What in the world, though? Where were you hiding, by the way? How did we not see you on the way up here? So gnarly looking. Love this theme, though. Okay, let's see if we can get these. Finally! Started. Oh, I forgot about his weapon. I forgot about Verso's weapon. That might be a problem, but it's not completely absorbing the earth damage. So we've got that going for us. Took me a little bit to lock in the parries there. Not an ideal start, but we at least did get a counter. So now we are at... We don't quite have enough for a Chalier combo, but we'll start with the Galt Fury here because we are on Balance Mask. And that will take us up to Heavy Mask, which means next turn we'll be able to do a Jar Lampstorm. This Mark, I'm not sure who is going to get the most use out of that, because my rotation here wants to do... Oh, maybe we do Per Se Even though we're not in Virtuoso stance. Yeah, we can get increased damage from Parasay. Let's do that. It actually hits the damage cap. Cool.
You're outmatched.
And now because of those parries, we did make it right up into rank C, which is awesome because we can use Berserk Slash right off the bat. And I had a feeling we were going to hit the damage cap easy on those.
Watch out.
No, I was so close to getting the counter. Fortunately, that doesn't hurt like that doesn't hurt a ton because Mael is in defensive stance. Now, I guess I spent more AP than I realized because I actually don't have enough for a Jar Lamp Storm. So this might be where we simply attack. Now, the problem is that's dark damage, so it's attacking actually helps the boss, and free aims do the same thing as well. So I could use a tint here just to give a bunch of AP to either myself or Verso. I guess I have enough speed. Minoko has enough speed here to be able to go again before Verso does, so I think he'll just give himself AP, even though it's a little bit inefficient.
Your turn to dance. Let's try it. Your turn to dance.
Now, how come we didn't get a counter there? It must be, the way that works is it must be looking at whoever gets the last parry. If you get the very last attack gets parried, it only counters, not depending on if the whole party countered every one of their attacks, but if that one character did. So because Mael got hit at the end there, well, she didn't get hit at the end, but she had gotten hit earlier. So she had not parried every single one of her attacks. Therefore, when she got the last parry, it didn't count as a counter. And that's the way I am interpreting that. We still can't heal Mael, unfortunately. Did I give her... I had thought of... I don't think I did, but I had thought about also giving her the similar Luminas as Minoko that come into effect when you're at low health. And I had been thinking about this ability that Mael has that puts her to 1 HP, right? Is it Last Stand? Something like that. That would go really well in that in the situation where that she is right now, where she's almost dead. But it would also synergize really well with that ability. I think I want to use some free aims here and then set up a combustion, maybe. Or I do a swift stride. I could already just do a swift stride to set myself into Virtuoso stance. I think I'll do that, but I will also spend some free aims to at least try and get a mark. I also have to remember, we have powerful shots, right? There's like 3 different things we can apply. Burn, mark, and powerful all have a 20% chance to proc, and I think those are independent rolls. So it's basically a coin flip that we get at least one of those to proc during a free aim. And it's almost always in our... When we have the AP to spend, it's almost always to our advantage to go ahead and use that AP on free aims. So I will use at least one free aim here for Minoko to see if he can get... Except I forgot about the absorb. Never mind. Minoko's an exception. We can't do that. Don't want to do that. We're still in heavy mask here. We're going to spin the wheel around to agile mask. And next turn we would be able to do Abyss Wind for free because of that. So that's cool. So let's do Jar Lamp Storm. I missed both of those quick time events. What am I doing here, man? Wake up. Wake up. Still okay damage. But could be a lot better if I'm paying attention. I will do some free aims with Verso, at least one. Let me see. Let me look at his AP here. So he has Blitz that's gonna do a second turn, or we could do Perfect Break because it costs 5 AP, or we could do them both and spend all his AP because we are getting a lot of AP back with these parries that kind of like the dark magic targets the entire team and everybody kind of benefits from that. So it's really, you really want to spend as much AP as possible. I will do a, I will do... The thing is, if I use Blitz, I might not be able to perfect break if it takes me beyond B perfection. So let's do the perfect break now while we can afford it for sure. What is this? What is this? Second phase, summon strange masks. Shit, he's bringing in ads. Okay. And now he attacks and hides in the fog. Rip my L.
Watch out.
What the fuck? There's a new status effect. Dizzy. Dizzy is a status effect that makes it harder for the character to aim. Are you kidding me? So now... Okay, we're fucking dizzy from these guys, and so I can't hardly aim. Now, the thing is, can I even do anything against these guys with Minoko's free aim? I'll try, because that seems to be the gag here. Oh my god, we got disappearing floating orbs. He's multiplied the masks. And now... They freaking absorb anyways, though, with Minoko. It's not even worth doing anything, because I'm guessing these are just going to... I will try an attack here, but I think I'm gonna miss. I don't want to do a gradient attack, right? Oh, he does... His Mighty Strike is dark damage as well. What the heck? Let's just attack. But I think he's gonna miss. No, they actually absorbed it. God damn it. So I'm helping him out here at every turn with Minoko. All right, so Verso is dizzy, but he should be able to at least... Did it work? I think I'm missing. I think I'm completely missing. Okay, finally. Resistant to earth damage, but... Oh my god, freaking dizzy. Having a way to clear status effects wouldn't be the worst thing here. Being able to clear your character's status effects would not be the worst thing. I should have revived my L, actually. What was I thinking? I should have revived my L with Minoko. Okay. You kind of... It's almost like you want to wait until... Like, when you're dizzy, it kind of is swaying back and forth diagonally. I guess there's kind of an ellipse that it's going... An elliptical pattern. And it does slow down briefly. So you kind of want to hit the orbs at, like, either the bottom or the top of the orbit. There we go. I'm starting... Oh, you're back! You are back. Okay, we can finally see you. And you're marked. You're marked as well. And I have a perfection. What does that do for me? I can do quick strike. Or I can res my team member, which is what I should have done with Minoko. I'll do that. Okay, dark magic time. I'm going too early. I'm going too early on some of these. Jumping the gun. The masks. I actually parried that one. What the fuck? Okay, so the masks are going to continually fire at the expedition unless we get rid of them. Fortunately, Mael is not dizzy, so she's the perfect candidate to take care of these things. She is perfect for doing this. Except, wait, do the masks ever go away? No, they don't go away, do they? I'm not reducing the mask population. Oh, shit. I only needed to shoot enough masks to make the guy reappear. But there's still 5. I'm not actually ridding the masks. Getting rid of them. Shit. All right, well, back to business here. Let's go with what? Parasite to put us in defensive stance? Or Swift's tried to go Virtuos. That's probably the way. Probably the way here. Let's go for a couple more shots, just because we could get a mark on the guy. I don't know if it's It probably doesn't matter who we aim for. I don't know if it makes sense to aim for the orbs at all once you've got the boss to reappear. We've got a mark, so, I mean, we could do Parasay for increased damage, but I'm gonna do Swift Stride to go to Virtuoso Stance.
Now the fun begins.
Okay, Minoko's in Balanced Wheel now, and he's almost dead. We could heal. We could just heal. Or we could do Chalier combo. Because we have a lot of AP that we want to spend. So I'm going to go ahead and use another... I'm going to use a free aim here at least. One. We get critical burn. I'm going to do another one as well. Oh, I keep forgetting it heals him. What am I... Every time I try to... Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing, dude? Stop being... Remember, kids, don't be a dingus. I'm glad that deals so much damage, though. My god. Okay. Scavenger attacks. Nice. If I'd have just got that first one, we could have got a counter.
Incoming.
Way too early.
You're outmatched.
Way too fucking early. God damn. I'm gonna go ahead and take the turn here to... No, actually, I mean, Verso has AP he wants to spend. We want to spend AP with Verso. And we also want to... I'm gonna take a... I'm not gonna revive Mael. You're resistant to this, but you're not at least healing. Oh, that took me to A Perfection. Oh, I'm a dingus. I should have just done a perfect break. Maybe I will do Berserk Slash now. Because I can do Powerful, but it would not apply to the whole party. So, shit. Not working out the way that I want this to. Maybe I'll just do a Quick Strike. And then we can go... This is where I revive... No! Shit! That's not the right... I didn't want to do Healing Tint. Revive Tint, please.
Almost lost you. I'd love to
Attacks and hides in the fog. Fuck! And then the masks. So early, man. I'm so early on all of these. What?
Bring it on. I'll manage.
Okay, so he just reappeared. Oh my god, this is going so badly. This is going so badly. What the fuck? Let's bring back Minoko.
Let's go again.
Man, I thought I was starting to lock in the parries. Not so much. Not so much. Man. This guy is tough, guys. This guy seems like he should be doable, but then he starts stringing together all these attacks that are tough to deal with. Fuck. Are we gonna send in the reserve team? I guess so. Let's just keep learning. I don't like it, though. Finally, we got a counter. Finally! Damn it. I'm so early on those masks firing every time. I'm so early. I'm so early, guys. Earth damage is not great, and we don't have any shields to deal with, so we don't want to do the grading attack here. I forgot about the grading attacks. I've kind of been on the back foot here and just not really locked in like I'd like to be. I guess we'll do an Ice Lance here. Just to slow the enemy. And then for CL, we don't have too much that we can do, because I think her gradient attack is also dark damage. God dang it. Oh my god. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. All right, was not early that time. Now this time he's hiding. He came out immediately the previous time. So sometimes he hides and waits for you because you have to, while you have Dizzy, you have to reveal. What is floating around? What are these like spikes that are floating in the air? What's the deal there? What is going on, man? Okay, your aim doesn't have to be like superb. You don't have to be like god tier, perfect sniper scope aim here. But you do have to unfortunately spend your AP to make this guy reappear. It is an unfortunate reality. So I guess I will use a energy tint on myself. I mean, I should use these gradient charges, shouldn't I? Because I'm not... Oh, it generates a light stain. It generates a light stain. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, that could be very useful, actually. So let's... Because if I generate a light stain, that's going to allow me to do something probably with my... Like, I could consume... Oh, I could already actually consume the stains that I have for Rock Slide. Okay, so let's not do the gradient attack just yet. Because this actually... I'm going to be able to do something that synergizes with the stuff I've got. Okay, this is still probably a losing battle, but I'm trying to get as much as possible out of this. Because that's what I like to do.
I'll do it. Attention.
That is a funky rhythm that I'm... Shit. Fuck me, man. Should I just dodge that? Like, it doesn't do me any good to parry. I should probably just dodge that attack.
Not your number yet.
Too early. Too early on that. Jump the gun. Always jumping the gun, dude. Even if I dodge, I can't. These masks, dude, are pissing me off. Pissing me off, dude. Okay, gradient attack time. I mean, I need to res my party, though. I feel like it's over. I think it's over. I think we need to get back the main party. So I'm just going to... Oh, I didn't have to do that. Why didn't I just go with Rock Slide? I should have just done this. I just tried to dodge, and I still... Okay. It's on the third. It's on the third. Okay. Do I want to retry as is? I think I'm going to take a little break, and well, we're not going to retry right away. Let me take a little break, maybe rethink some things, and we'll see if we continue with this guy. Okay, I am going to try something a little bit different with the Luminas here for Monoko and Mael. We're going to try going a little bit more defensive, using like longer shell along with SOS shell, and going away from inverted affinity and the in media res. Verso has that Pictos just equipped, so he's still going to be, and he also has Confident equipped, so he's kind of like the one that's going, you know, he's not worried about healing at all. So, but we're still going to try to make the party more defensive, and I think we're going to equip, I already equipped these Bouchelier Fortify to try to give more, well, shell and shields to our party. And I think Mael might do the same thing. We could do the same thing with her. Instead of having offensive switch. Oh, this is okay. This is okay to do offensive switch, but we could do guard up instead to just give both. I think giving our party a little bit of tankiness here is not the worst way to go, and that's another way for us to get into offensive stance while while reducing incoming damage. So also we have some attribute points that I forgot about. I was just like, let's see how hard this boss is, and if we need the attribute points, then we can do it. We can level everybody up. So I think we'll just give everybody a bunch of speed. The need for speed. I think that's what we'll do. More speed, more better. And we got recoats if we need them. Most characters' weapons scale with speed, which is good. And yeah, I think that's how we will go. And lock it all in. And we'll give it another try here.
Your turn to shine. Your turn to shine. Let's try it. Impressed.
And just like that, it all goes to shit. Just like that. Oh my god. It's the exhausting thing about this game is this battle wasn't even going that well. So I can't even say like it was, oh, everything was fine until it wasn't, because I was missing so many parries. The parries are just not on point yet with this boss.
This and precision. Ready to parry.
Watch out, my friend. Impressed. Get ready. Oh well.
Oh boy. Oh boy, we are so living on the edge. But I am starting maybe to lock in the parry timing with that mask firing. But Verso is about to bite the dust here again, but that's okay. We still have revive tints. We've got a fair amount of healing and revive tints actually, so this is going reasonably well so far. I just I don't have any AP for Verso, so I think he needs to use an energy tint on himself. I think that's what he's got to do here. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, but this is great. I switched in this Bouchelier Fortify, as we mentioned, and I have been able to use this a lot. And applying shields to the entire party is so freaking good. Holy crap. This is, I'm really liking how this feels. It's been very good for me. Okay. Too early on that one, jumping the gun.
Foolish move.
But they keep firing at Minoko, the masks do. And so far I've been able to parry him. I'm getting that parry timing, so that's good. Verso's still living on the edge here, but okay. All right, we're hanging in. We're hanging in. It's fine. It's fine. This is where we do a combustion, I think. We do a combustion here and consume all that burn.
My blade.
Convert that into nice damage. Oh, he's going to attack and hide in the fog. Shit! No, I thought I had it. I thought I knew it. Okay. Oh, we finally got dizzy anyways, because we took damage from him attacking in the fog. I was not able to parry at that time. Okay, so we got the dizzy tutorial here again, but that doesn't really apply to Minoko, because, you know, his free aims heal the boss. So we want to revive with him. Let's get Verso back in action. Verso has confidence, so we can't heal him at all. So I'm not even try. But we're in offensive stance now for Mael, and we have one gradient charge. But the boss is invisible, right? Could we still hit him even though he's in the fog? Should I try attacking him and see what happens here? Because Verso has a bunch of AP that he could use on, and he's not dizzy either. So what happens if we try to attack? He's just completely resistant to it? Because he's in the fog. I would expect we wouldn't be able to hit him. That would be my anticipation. Or I would anticipate that being the case. Did I not even hit that orb? Or that mask? What the hell? Dude, I think some of these are appearing behind the boss and I can't actually hit them, because even though it looks like they're there, it's actually they're far enough away where they're behind the boss, even though he's invisible. I'm not totally sure. There should be one more of these that we need to destroy, and then the boss is back. I'm not sure which one is actually going to be hittable, because it feels like I've been directly on point. See that one there? I feel like I should have hit that orb. No, what the hell? Are you serious? I'm going to be out of free aims here. This is so stupid. What is going on, man? It's because the boss must be in the way. I don't know, man. I don't even know. I don't think I'm going to use an attack here to use this mark. Minoko's going to get next turn up, but Minoko wants to apply shell to everybody again. Maybe I will. I could do a gradient attack, which would reapply mark. Or I could keep saving gradient charges to try to do striker. Maybe I should do that. Also, the boss's break bar reset. Does that happen when he goes into the fog? And I haven't noticed that before. This kind of sucks. I guess I'm just going to give myself some AP, because we have still a lot of AP tints. So let's just power our AP back up.
Watch out, my ally.
Yes! Except Minoko doesn't want to do the counter. God damn it. Minoko countered. Fortunately, that doesn't consume the mark because you're healing the boss. Oh, that's so lame. That's so lame, man. All right, so we can't apply shields with our fortify because we're not in balance or heavy mask. We are in caster mask, which means I guess we do this ruler bash. Let's do the ruler bash. Okay, let's do it. Because that's reasonable damage. I did give roulette to Minoko.
Bring it on.
So he is spinning the wheel in more ways than one. Ah, there we go. There's a counter. There's a counter that actually does damage to the guy. Holy crap. I am parrying him. Wow. Okay, once you lock in that timing on the masks, actually very repeatable. We have full AP with Mael. She's in defensive stance, so we could use gradient. Here's where we could use the gradient attack to put her in virtuose, and I've kind of been using that just because it works pretty well. It's a pretty good setup. I think I like that. Let's keep doing that. It just doesn't, the individual hits here just don't do a ton of damage. It's like, so maybe it's a waste, but I like that it immediately puts her into virtuose stance, because then I can turn around and do a flurry. So I like that. Now Verso is in let's go ahead and use a couple, at least 1 or 2 free aims here to see if we can get a mark. There's the mark, and now we'll apply powerful to give Minoko a better turn. And now Minoko can use one of his balance skills. He doesn't quite have enough for the Chalier combo, which is unfortunate, but he can do the Galt Fury to reapply mark. I guess that's fine. I might have missed that second quick time event. I'm not sure. That is a lot of damage. What is this? Oh no, what is he doing at the end? New move. Right at the end, is he, are we really getting a rage at the very last second? We're in virtuose stance and there's a lot of burn to consume. Let's do a combustion. Although this is gonna hit the damage, even without the mark, this would hit the damage cap. Oh, we are so close to getting this guy, man. So close. Gradient attack? We do gradient attack and then unleash a berserk slash. And hopefully, oh, we don't even need the berserk slash. Oh my god. Yes. Out of my game, dork. The scavenger dork is done. We get a new weapon for, it looks like a new weapon for Lune. Whole bunch of XP, which is awesome. And 3 resplendent chroma catalysts. Let's go. Oh my god, that was so Oh, stressful. But we do get a new weapon for Lune. A dark weapon from the dark boss. What does it do? It is another level 14 weapon, which we saw this Saparim last time. Oh my god, that is so much damage. Look at how much vitality scaling she's getting from this, and agility scaling. Jesus Christ. That attack power, yo. What does it do? 50% chance to generate a dark stain? Dark stains are a thing? What? I don't even know how dark stains work. Like, Lune doesn't have any skills that I know of that actually consume dark stains. So I'm only left to speculate. Does a dark stain work like a light stain? It could just be anything? What? Don't tell me, of course. I almost want to this weapon just to see. 50% chance to generate a dark stain when consuming stains, and then deal 50% more damage with skills per active dark stain. We should try this, dude. Base attacks can consume 1 dark stain to deal 200% more damage. Base attacks can consume... Oh, are they telling me here what a dark stain does? So dark stains are not actually consumed by any of your skills, because we don't see that in the skill tree, right? But they do buff your skills. If you have an active dark stain, you're dealing, 50% more damage with skills? That's kind of nuts. That is honestly kind of nuts. Let's try that. Assuming we're not against enemies that freaking absorb my dark damage, which is such an annoying mechanic. I hate it. But, wow. All right, that boss is done for, which feels pretty good. So then, what next? I think the answer to that question is that we fast travel over to the other warp point here, and we try to make it back to, we go from one headache fight to another. Because there was a set of chromatic enemies back over here, wasn't there? And don't we at least want to... Well, I kind of actually, before we do that, I'm sort of curious to talk to the boy. Just to see if there's any... I feel like he's going to have gone silent. Permanently, probably. But I want to see for sure. No, there is a new reaction here to this, to us defeating the boss. You succeeded. Thank you. Thank you. Take this. It is a song she used to play to me when we were together. We get another music record. Oh my god, we got so many new records to play. And the boy, I'm guessing, has gone silent. Yeah, okay, there it is. Wow, that is... okay, cool. Oh, I didn't realize... I did not think I was going to be able to fall off there. Am I trapped? Am I soft locked? I think I can get out. That's cool. That's, I'm glad there was some resolution to that. I do want to quickly see, though, if we are able... Are we able to, do anything against, these guys? Are there any items here to get? I gotta think this is a chromatic fight, right? It's gotta be a chromatic fight. It's just it's chromatic ballet. Oh, and there is a Minoko skill on the line. Okay. How tough are these guys gonna be? We might run for the hills very shortly. But let's give things a shot here. In Agile Mask right now, I guess we just do Abyss Wind. There are 3 of you. So it might be worth teching to some skills that can deal damage to all enemies, but let's just see this Abyss Wind. Physical damage. You seem to be... Okay. And Minoko plays immediately because that's what that skill does. That's kind of cool. You get to do like this free chip damage and get a second turn right away. So then we'll do our Galt Fury here, and I guess we'll try to focus fire this center enemy, because we have all single target abilities basically with this party. So focus fire it is. Except you're dodging everything.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh no. That's no good. That is no good. Does that mean they... cannot be hit. Are they flying enemies? So I can hit them with a free aim, but then am I... I'm gonna do a guard up, because I don't know. We're just gonna start with a guard up here. Oh, I missed the quick time event because frames. I might need to reboot my game, I think. The game has been running for a bit now because of the couple boss attempts against the Scavenger. Then, and I probably need a reboot. Let's try the quick strike, though. No, that one hit. So why did the other one miss?
Bring it on. It likes you.
Okay, Verso is rip. Oh my god. All right. That was fun. I'm the only thing that concerns me, like, we can learn these patterns, but it does concern me that we, you know, completely whiffed on that one Gulf Fury attack. It makes me wonder, enchants its target.
On guard.
So Charm, right, we've had this before, haven't we? Charm is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. Instead, the character attacks one of its allies. Oh wait, have we had this before? Oh no. Oh my god, Mael's gonna attack.
That's more
Wait,
like
what?
it.
Did she attack herself? Did she attack herself? Okay. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, man? These attacks the first time you see them. It's just the nature of this stupid video game. I hate this game. There we go. There we go. Oh, they are weak to dark damage. Oh, let's go. Oh, all right, all right. Counters, let's go. Oh my god, I'm frozen. And all right. I think Lune attacks herself. Is that what happens there? Okay, I'm confused about how the charm works, but hey, we're ready to break the middle one. So, and they are weak to dark damage, dude. Okay, okay. I like that. Let's do a Phantom Blade then. Yeah. Oh my god, the frames are gonna screw me over. Oh, but they dodge. Wait, why did they not? I'm confused why Lune didn't jump. Is it because she was charmed? Okay, I'm trying to absorb too much at... Oh my god. The brain is going in like 10 million different directions. Because I'm like just trying to catch up on what happened on the previous attack, and all of a sudden the new attack is coming. What the fuck? Let's give that one more try. Let's give that one more try here just to absorb... Well, all right, one more try, and then I might need to... I forgot I need to reboot the game. I need to reboot the goddamn game, dude. I'm gonna heavy use the Bouchelier Fortify to give everybody some shields. And I guess that gives everybody Shell, so I don't have to give Shell with Mael. I can just do Focus Fire here. Except, why do they dodge some attacks? Maybe they just have a really high dodge rate? Because it's not guaranteed, right? I hit them sometimes. But not all the times. It must be because they're like a flying enemy. Late on that last one. So late on those. Not getting any of those at all. Man, these guys suck. It sucks especially because I can't hit them, right? Because they're flying enemies, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I guess you have to tech in for free aims? Do you have to, like, go full free aim? Just when I get rid of the shots package for Minoko. I might have to seriously retech. Retech. Because attacks don't hit them. At least not consistently. I could totally parry that, but I'm like... I'm thinking... some attacks come instantly. So, some of like the magic attacks from the blue one on the left hit you almost instantly, but the ones that come from the one in the middle are like, they have 3 stages to them. Dun dun dun. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. 2 of my people are charmed here. This is wonderful. And I can't hit the enemy because I have to do free aims. I have to do free aims. There's nothing else to be done but just do a whole bunch of free aims, right? Which kind of sucks, honestly. I don't really like fights like this. I want fights where I can use my skills. But there's, you know. Yeah, it's because they're charmed. They're not jumping because they're charmed.
Okay.
Okay. At least Miles putting together some counters here. Starting to see that one.
Ready to parry.
Good. Good. This is definitely shit.
Not looking good.
Not looking good. Understatement of the year, Mael. So, freeze is a status effect that prevents the character from playing for multiple turns. Freeze is removed when the character takes damage. That's so awesome.
Let's dance.
So I have to, I'm forced to just take the damage there. Oh my god. Is this wonderful? Okay, that one is pretty counterable.
Look out.
Jump in the gun every single time.
Take your shot.
Can you just do that one every single time, please?
Attention.
I can figure that one out. That one I can figure out too. Just give me those. Don't do anything else, please.
A storm is
You gotta watch her hand. That caster, you kind of need to watch her hand. That seems to be the tell. So I can get those first 2 now, maybe. But then there's the delay on the 3rd one. I really wish I could stun you. Stun you, motherfuckers. I don't have any stains. So I can't break with Mayhem. Because I have no stains. And nothing works unless I actually am free aiming against you guys, right? Which we can do, right? We can totally tech in like a whole free aim package. That's totally something we could do here. I mean, our attacks are sometimes landing, so it's not a complete guarantee that everything's going to miss. And we might be able to kill this one. We might be able to just kill it off with the marks that we've got going here. Or the free aims that we got going. There it is. Okay, 1 down. Now, I don't know which other one. This one's lower. Let's go for this guy. We're just doing free aims here. Just free aims. And trying to counter as much as possible. Okay, that's a good one. Too early. Frickin' too early! God damn it. Man, free aims with the dark weapon for Lune is, I mean, if we actually took the time to spec in the right direction, she could do some work. I like to see that attack though. I like to see that one. Oh, okay, that's right. You're frozen. You can't do anything. No, did I jump too early? Did I jump too early? What the fuck? Okay, that's encouraging. I'm going to reboot the game, and then I'm going to spend some time reteching, because I think we can actually figure this out. If this is all a free aim battle, we can do this, because we can do the shots package, we can do dark damage, we can get this. Okay, we're going to go with Minoko, and Ciel and Lune, because they all have dark damage. They all do dark free aims, and we've given them all. They all now have the shots package once again, as well as augmented counter, because we're starting to get some parries or some counters, and yeah, that's how we're gonna roll. We're gonna go back to more of what we had previously in terms of Luminas, and because their skill setup doesn't really matter for this unless we wanted to tech in like healing for Lunate. We could do that, and we do have like the fortify skills and whatnot with maybe I should do that real quick actually. Maybe that would be, because it's only one skill point. Let's just do that real quick now that I think of it, because maybe we might want to heal with Lune, and but there's also healing tints. I don't know. We could just use healing tints. Healing tints are fine, right? Healing tints are a-okay, and I'll just adjust the skills for Minoko to give him, so he has this fortify, but I also want him to have the one that does the energy, because we're not using any of these skills for actual damage, right? Unless, you know, some of them do hit sometimes, so it might still be a good idea to have some dark damage abilities. He does have this Pellerin heal that I could use. Maybe I'll throw that on just in case. I do wish that the game allowed me to have particular skill loadouts, because it is, you know, it's fun teching for different enemies, but I do wish that you could just, you know, you would have certain presets that you could switch between rather than having to go individually one skill at a time, re-teching everything for one battle after another. But it is what it is, as they say. This is not the right direction. I don't suppose it would be. Maybe we should go back to the Lady of Sap as well and see if she has anything new. I might check that after this, but let's at least give a couple more attempts here. See how our upgraded free aim damage looks now that we are actually checked in the right direction. It's also nice that we can get first strike against them. That helps a lot. So now let's see how we do. Which enemy am I the most? It's actually this one I kind of want to focus on, to be honest. I kind of want to get this one out of the way if we can help it. He's in Agile Caster Mask. That doesn't really, I don't want to use any of my skills for that, so we'll just spend all our AP. And then I can just use, it's not even worth attacking, right? We just use like an energy tint at the end. Just spend all our AP on free aims and then give ourselves AP. That seems like an okay game plan. Seems okay to me. Especially because these free aims are dealing reasonable chunks of damage. And we got Rewarding Mark as well, which gives us a little extra AP once per turn, because we get our marking shots that proc. I think this is a good game plan. I like it. Ready. Wow, 4K? Was that 4K? I did re-equip Roulette. I don't know if I put it on every single character, but I did bring Roulette back because we're not close to hitting the damage cap with any of these free aims. So Roulette is just on average, a 25% damage boost. So I think that's a good way to go. All right, let's see if we can get... Nice. Get the counters going. Let's see if we can do it.
I'm ready.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Nice! And we got the counter on that one. Oh my god. Let's fucking go. We are so in this. We are so fucking in this. Let's go. Oh my god. We might just kill you off. There's going to be one that gets another turn here because they're pretty fast. They have reasonable amounts of speed, but Minoko has a lot of AP to spend and is doing a lot of damage with these. Is he getting Roulette? Did I put Roulette on Minoko? I don't think so, but these are still very powerful. Okay, close to finishing you off. I'm not going to go for an attack. An attack is probably going to miss. We're just going to do more AP.
Take your shot.
That one is so easy to counter now. Now that I know what's coming.
Dance.
Now that I can see it coming, it's so easy. All right, this one's about to be out of here. This one is about to be gone. Dunskies. Okay, and that I feel was the most problematic one. The other two, we can counter you all to death. Game on. It is about to be game over here. It's so weird just doing free aims. I still don't really love it, but you know, it's different. At the very least, you can say it is a different way to go about
It's locked on you.
battling, dealing with the enemy. I don't know how we missed that previous one. How I must have just jumped way too soon on the other battle. I don't know what happened. Okay, let's keep aiming at the middle one, especially because it is so easy to counter. At least so far. We'll see if there's any new tricks that they throw at us. Did I get, I might have gotten some AP back from rewarding Mark. I'm also getting a little distracted because the sword, the sword from the one on the right is floating in the way of my free aims, and I'm thinking, am I hitting the sword and actually damaging the other enemy? I don't think that's happening, but I can't say for sure. Okay, I've already used all my AP. Okay, so there goes my last energy tint. That's fine. It's fine. It seems to be the only attack it has. And I'm okay with this. I'm totally okay with this. All right, can we get you out of here? We're not gonna get you out of here just yet, but maybe we'll get a counter and finish you off. Should I just leave the mark there for a counter? Maybe I do that. And we'll mark you instead. Go after you as well. Okay, and now, now there's nothing to do other than I can attack you, but it's gonna miss.
It's locked on you.
I think it's smarter to leave the mark on there for the counter. I don't know. Too early on the last one. Shit.
Overflowing with energy.
Okay, we are overflowing with energy. That's true. That's true. And I think you're about to be dead. You're about to be gone. Yay! Okay, we are so in this. Just rapid fire. Rapid fire, don't even think about it. I'm just taking my time, like, trying to aim here, but there's really no way you can miss them, is there? I actually hit her. Wow. Okay, this might be just done. Do we go rapid fire here? Machine gun free aims. That is actually really fun. Wait, I have more AP. I have more. You're done. Oh my god. What a fucking weird ass enemy to have to do free aim against, complete free aim spec against a chromatic boss. We get 6 resplendent chroma catalysts and a visually sick ass looking weapon for CL. Let's check it out here. All right, that was a lot of fun. We actually received 0 damage. It's so funny when you do actually lock in the patterns and you know how to counter things. You can go from those first attempts. It's just the Souls-like experience. The first couple attempts where you're so like, oh my god, what is happening? I'm never gonna beat this boss. Ballet's foot has been obtained. That's the other thing here that I forgot about. We're starting to get a nice stockpile of resplendent catalysts. 15 Lumina points as well, and a new ice weapon, Blizz-On. Blizz-On, Blizz-Off for CL. Oh, and we learned SOS Rush. Cool. So we've got that going here. No items laying around the area. Let's check our new weapon. Another ice weapon. And look at that attack power. Holy crap, dude. These weapons that we are getting if we had even a modicum of defense, but hey, we're all in on luck. So, gosh, look. Oh my God, look at the visual as well. Oh, it's like, for those, it's making me think of, you know, is it in Magic the Gathering, red, blue. That's really sweet. What is the effect? While having at least one active moon charge, moon skills are always critical, but double damage is taken. I mean, we're used to living that double damage. Damage taken is doubled with Chanteon. That's just all the time. So I think CL's okay with that. And you also get 25% increased damage per moon charge. So they're really incentivizing you to build up the moon charges first. But you don't necessarily have to build up an insane amount of moon charges. But you could, like, if you're getting 25% increased damage for each moon charge, could be pretty amazing. So, wow. That is an interesting one. Let's roll with that for the moment. And yeah, we'll see how that feels. I think we'll also stick with this level 14 weapon for, because I want to get a dark stain. I actually do want to see what a dark stain looks like. So that's still something we'll hang on to for Lune. And yeah. Minoko is now caught up almost in terms of level. So, and then, oh yeah, what was the other thing we got? We got the skill for Minoko. New skill. New skill just dropped. Ballet Charm. I thought it was going to let you charm the enemy, but it doesn't look like that. I guess we can't apply charm. Only enemies can. It deals low single target light damage and applies powerless to the target for 3 turns. Interesting. Light damage. Okay. I think I will quickly, though, before we leave here, let's just, we're almost done with Falling Leaves. It's been a really fun zone. Let's just quickly check with the sap lady. Let's, not this direction. Oh shit, oh my God. I don't want to get in a battle with you. I don't want to get in a battle with you. I want to go visit Lady of Sap one more time. I don't think she's going to have anything new for us, but I was wrong about that with the young boy. So we got to check. Did I also just completely walk by a Gestural Merchant before? I don't think I saw you. I completely missed this guy. What the fuck? It's a good thing I went back to check the lady in Sap, because there was Persic hanging out over here. This place is smashing. Definitely worth the trek here. What the heck? I completely missed a Gestural Merchant, and he's got Resplendent Chroma Catalyst, dude. We're immediately buying every single one of those. There's no questions asked. Don't even need to think about it. He has 1 color of Lumina. Okay. Beneficial Contamination. Wow, 50k for a level 14 Pictos. Okay, that's actually something we need to think about, because that's a lot of chroma. What is the effect, though? +2 AP on applying a status effect once per turn. 274 defense and 135 speed. That is... I mean, that's a good one. Maybe we just get it, but let's do the fight first. Wow, this is turning out to be, turning out to have more stuff going on here than I would have thought. Let's use Minoko, because he's still the lowest level. We want to get him back up to, leveled up, ready to go. And hopefully this isn't going to be too difficult of a fight. We'll use our Abyss Wind here when we're in Agile stance. Agile Mask, and then Balanced Mask. We can use Galt Fury. I keep missing that second quick time event.
Oh, really?
Persic grows bigger. Sure. And then... Oh, that's your only move. Okay, fine by me. Do I do the Fortify here? I'll do Fortify. I mean, I have a bunch of shields, though, already. I don't really need to Fortify. The problem is I don't have enough AP to do any the other heavy attack. So maybe I will just give myself AP unless I didn't heal. I forgot I didn't rest at the flag, and so I don't have any energy tints. Oops. So I guess we're just attacking, and we'll consume our... I could always pass, right? This is the other thing I could do, is I don't have to attack. Because Jar Lambstorm does cost 5. I'm going to have enough AP next turn to do it. Maybe I just skip the turn here. I'll just skip the turn. I did try to parry, so if I had gotten a counter there, that would have been I would have been fine with a counter consuming the mark. Oh, but I did forget that the wheel gets reset on taking damage. So even if you have a shield in place, if you take a hit, no matter what, your wheel gets reset. So, all right. The groovy gestural guitar solo here. Love it. Might be my favorite in the whole game. I don't know. It's so good. Abyss Wind, huh? Is that how we're going to consume our mark? Okay, fine. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, I would say. Wait, I got a bunch of, oh, rewarding mark gave me AP. I forgot about that. So, okay. Then we'll do the Galt Fury again here. There we go. I hit the quick time at that time. Okay, that one I saw coming. Okay, that was a good use of our mark. Countering the enemy, and ooh, we are in Almighty Wheel. So we're ready to do... Oh shit, I took away my big damage dealer. I took away the big damage dealer. I'm such a dingus. I guess I'm gonna have to settle for the Jar Lampstorm here. Okay. I totally forgot to change my skills back. But hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it's fine, because it's just a gestural. It's just a gestural fight. And I can do counters as well, because they only have, like, you know, very simple attack patterns that you can read very, very easily. It's totally fine. I don't even have the bash thing that lets me break the guy, but I can do Jar Lampstorm again. It's fine. And you are out of here. There we go. Easy game. Not even any damage taken. Ah, finally some proper fine opponents. You deserve respect and a chance to buy my most prized possessions. What is that? It's another weapon. It's another weapon for CL. Diaton. An earth element weapon. +1 AP per moon charge on turn start. Yo, +1 AP per moon charge on turn start. Okay. And then base attack gives 1 moon charge. Not terrible. Do we just buy both of these because we're, you know, we collect all the things? That's gonna cost us 80k chroma. That's a lot of chroma. That's a lot of chroma. How much do I like this one particular? The only hesitation is, you know, oh yeah, we can afford it, but what happens? We still have so many other optional zones to explore. How many other gestural merchants are going to be in these other optional zones? And would I want to get something from one of those merchants before I get both of these, you know, this Pictos and this weapon? Because I may not want to apply. It's a level 14 weapon. It's really good. But we did just get a level 14 weapon for CL, so we're not in desperate need for this. I might just buy the beneficial contamination and keep getting all the Equiptos. I will do that. We're going to get more chroma. And that is how we will roll. Good thing I came back in this direction, though, because I almost completely missed a gestural merchant. But I keep feeling like I forgot something, you know? Can't put my finger on it. Probably forgot to clean my weapons or make my bed before I left. Wait, what? Huh? Sure. Gesturals continue to be their usual charming selves. Dude, I just didn't even go this way. I actually just did not explore in this direction. This is why I missed this guy, because I didn't even go here. Okay, got it. This is not the way back to the lady in Sap. We just missed a whole part of the zone. Okay, fine. Let me then, it's fine. Oh, there's another grappling hook spot up there. I want to take on this guy first, though. We've got some clearing out of this zone to do. We were not done. We were not done with this area, folks. This. Oh, because I am in the wrong. Dark damage is not going to cut it. Dark damage ain't going to cut it. Shit. I'm out. Flee. Get me out of here. Shit. I don't want to respec just for a regular. Maybe we'll ignore this enemy. Let's just grab the chroma and get. Grab the chroma and split if I can get away from this guy. I don't want to tussle with you because I forgot the saplings absorb mod dark damage, man. This zone is so weird. On the one hand, almost all the enemies absorb dark damage, and then you've got one chromatic enemy that's completely weak to it. What? No! Ooh, I mean, I guess that's okay, because I'm back where I started. Okay, let's just, I might have missed something, because I did not mean to fall there. I meant to activate the rope. I got a little overeager, apparently. Let's go back up there real quick. So fucking weird. Oh my god. Let's try that one more time. The rope down. Oh, that's the rope down to the lady. I see it now. Okay. Okay, let's go around this way one more time, and then we will proceed down to the lady. We have to come back eventually to collect the other weapon for CL. We'll make a note of that. But this time I will try not to just run off the cliff. The game doesn't let you run off the cliff in almost every scenario unless there's a rope, I guess, nearby that you would otherwise be able to ride down. It's like, hey, you're going in that direction with the rope anyways. What do you care if I just throw you off the ledge? Okay, now we do need to find this other... Where was this other rope? Where was it at, man? Where was it at? Shit, that guy's still coming. Shit. I don't want him to battle with you. Get away from me. Get away from me. I missed this this spot to climb though. Was it? Where was it? The spot that lets me climb down. How did I get to this lady in sap before, man? It must, here it is. Okay, I was gonna say it must be back over here near the beginning. It must be, like I was looking all around. I could see where the rope that we climb back up from the bottom is, but that's not how you can get back down because there's a, like it's a one-way trip to climb back up. You have to go back to this rope, I think. This must be it. Holy crap. That took me way too long to find that. I was beginning to like, am I gonna look at my footage to remind myself where this thing is? No, let me just go back to the start of the level because it had to be around there somewhere. Had to be. Let's see if we can get by this little guy. It does seem like you can pretty easily avoid enemies when you need to. It does seem like that. They don't have a long aggro range. They leash pretty easily, so that's good. Lady of Sap. It's not talking. Okay, all that trouble for nothing. God damn it. But I shouldn't say for nothing because we did find a gestural merchant in the process. So we did at least accomplish part of that mission. There we go. The fallen leaves have told their story. And we are finally out of here. And we've got another gestural merchant out over here that I think I ran by before because we were just trying to get back to the very start, the very southern end of the continent. Blackora. Hiya, humans. Care for a good deal. Well, they love their good deals here. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're finally getting hairstyles for Verso. So, okay. Verso and Lune each get a new one here. We're gonna stick with the Gustav's hair on Verso for now because I like it. But okay, we're picking up some new options here. There's a group of enemies here as well. I think we have all of these abilities. Let's find out if that's true. If that is, then we'll flee. I think we've got all the Nevron legs here though. Stalact, Chevalier, and then Crueler, or maybe Bruler. I don't know for sure. But either way, we've got all the legs on these guys. So let's flee and see if we can grab the item. Just grab the item and get the heck out of Dodge. It's another new Pictos. Charging Tint. Plus 5% of a gradient charge on using an item. Okay. 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 What was the level on that? Level 9. Nothing crazy, but we could switch out something for that. Just get that leveled up here. We'll actually wait. I'm going to go ahead and level this solidifying. Just get one more battle under our belt with that solidifying tint or Pictos, and then we can go ahead and swap that out for the new one. I think that's the only thing that was over here, though. This was right next. This was right next to this shortcut that we unlocked last time. So, I think the other thing we can do here while we're in the neighborhood is the Gestrel Beach. There's another Gestrel Beach, and I'm sure whatever minigame is here at... Oh, God. Whatever minigame is here, which it looks like we're going to be doing parkour, I'm sure it's going to be loads of fun. The Gestrels with the potbellies might be the most hilarious ones because it's such an exaggerated potbelly. Like you had to carve this wood on purpose this way to get this Gestrel. So, okay, that voice was unexpected because that's usually the Gestrel kids. Welcome to the most fiendish challenge of all. Oh boy. What is this place? We call it the Gestrel Ascension. Golgra used to suck at climbing, so she built this to hone her skills. Golgra, huh? Golgra used to suck at climbing. Only a few Gestrels managed to reach the top, but those who did are so proud that they decided to live there and never come back. If you reach the top, they will most likely welcome you as a hero and offer you the ultimate Gestrel reward. Ooh, I can hardly wait. All right. Oh my God. Really? Wow, I can see. Look at the trash can. Oscar the Grouch hanging out in the trash can. All right. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna suck. This really is gonna suck, isn't it? Now, it was very friendly by letting us climb onto the boat like this, and then it was very friendly letting us climb onto the trash can, but then that chest or trunk, not so much. Neither one of those trunks, actually. Wow. Am I gonna have to switch to walking? That might be a good idea here. I don't know. Oh, what the fuck? That did not turn. My character didn't turn. What the hell? Yeah! Hey, at least we got some funky tunes, guys. At least we got some amazing tunes to keep us company while... It might be better to do... Nah, I need to run for this first one. No! The fact that you can't grab onto the trunks. Why do you have to do that to me? Why, you, like, if we're gonna make these first couple as friendly as they are, why not do that for the trunks? No, oh, it does. I'm just, okay, there's a hitbox there next to the, oh shit. There's an invisible hitbox that's knocking me off course. Wonderful. Why was it not grabbing onto the trunk before? Okay, so this hitbox from this stone slab is not very friendly. You gotta get to the side a bit. Shit! I'm gonna make a change to the settings here. I normally have the run set to toggle. The sprint input here is normally on toggle, but we're gonna have this on hold. Because this is where I do need to be able to... Yeah, I need to be able to just let go of the control stick, not the control stick, of the trigger to disable the run. Because I don't have... you can't toggle it when you're standing still. That's the issue. So if you are not... like if you have such a short runway, you have to be moving in order to toggle the input. But if you only have a tiny little trunk to stand on and you're already in run mode, you're just gonna run right off before you get a chance to toggle back to walking. You see what I'm saying? So we have to, this is built to not use toggle It's built for the other hold mode. Yep. Okay, all right. Feeling a little better about this now. Feeling just a little bit more encouraged because we can use the subtleties of the different modes here. Okay, now this thing is not spinning currently. Is it going to be spinning the moment I get on it? No spinning. Okay. Now where? Grappling hook. Got it. I love these tunes, though. The music in this game is just absurdly amazing. Okay, giant saws. Lumberjack saws. Because, of course, that makes total sense that these exist here. All right. Oh my god, I thought it was not going to grab there for a second. Please, please do not feel so funky when you're doing that last minute grab. All right, all right. Trying to do this. Can we make it? Can we make? How much more do we have to go after this? How much? Oh my god, we still. Oh, this keeps going, doesn't it? Oh no. And it's gonna set us back to the beginning the moment that I fall. Just don't fall, forehead. G-Land? I don't know what that says. Do I need to run here? It felt like I could get away without running, and I feel like this one also I can get away without running, but I'm going to run because I have the runway this time. Might as well use it. This one, shit. Oh my god, this is just evil. At least it feels evil. Maybe it's not so bad. Oh my god, it feels evil. I'm gonna run and jump here. I'm guessing we're grabbing there in front of us, right? There's nowhere else to go. This is insane. Oh no, I'm jumping up there. So, oh my god. No, I wanna run from this initial position from right here. Wow. Get down, get down, get down with your funky self while you're doing gestural parkour. 'Cause it's the best. There's a grappling hook spot somewhere. Because my controller is going crazy. Right? Holy shit. This is a run and jump. Just deciding, taking a little bit of time to decide whether I'm going to actually run or not. Oh, is this not where I'm going? Wait a second. Where am I going here? Oh, I'm going on to the gestural... Oh, no. Fuck. He was not kidding about this being, like, the most absurd final challenge. I do not want to run off unexpectedly and fall off the ledge there. Can I just... Do I need to jump here? Oh, my God. This feels so funky. Holy shit, that feels so funky. Oh my god! I thought I was gonna climb. I didn't climb. Jesus Christ. Shit, dude. I thought I was not gonna grab. Why does this have to be the most panic-inducing... God damn it. This is really gonna set us back to the beginning if I fuck up at this point. Oh, the pressure's on, guys. The pressure's on. It's fine. It's just a video game. It's just a video game. Nothing, there are no consequences for failing at this. It's just a video game. All you're doing is spending your time playing a game. Oh my god, are you serious? I swore I jumped, but apparently the jump didn't register. Or I pressed it too late. Somehow I managed to fuck that up. Oh my god. He just wants to do the Gestural Beach. We're just gonna go to the Gestural Beach, guys, and have some fun there. We're just gonna go to the Gestural Beach. Holy shit, how much fun will this be? What was that? What in the world was that? It's funny that the most trouble that we've had so far has been like this opening little section there. That's where we've fallen the most. I'm sure we'll find some other places to fall now, because now my concentration is not. This is the classic, you know, experience in it with a Dark Souls boss. Your first attempt is oftentimes your best because you're so focused. You're like, okay, what's coming next? What's coming next? And then, you know, you die and you go to try again, and you are not as focused because you're like, okay, I've done some of this before. We've made it to like 30% health or whatever, you know. It should be easy going through this first part. And that's when you're not focused and you end up making dumb mistakes and dying when you're at, you know, you just started the fight. Some of these parts of the terrain, it looks like she's not gonna grab on until the very last moment when she finally does. All right, we're gonna become time trial speedrun experts at the Gestural Beach here before you know it. Before you know it, we are gonna be cruising through this thing. Sailing even. Or we're just gonna be falling to our death. Just like that. Oh my god, why am I rushing? Why would I rush that? Because I'm impatient and it's like, I want to get back to where I was before. That's why. And that's when you start making dumb moves. Remember, kids, don't be a dingus. No, there was a jump. Okay, but I'm not fully screwed. Oh my god, what the hell? They actually give you a platform to fall to there? All right, well, not completely screwed. Amazing. So we can go back up on the boat here. I'm on a boat with my flippy floppies, except I'm Luna and I don't wear shoes. Even flippy floppies. I hate them all. Lining up your shot. Lining up your shot. Okay, now this one, it's like the jump, it must be getting screwed up by one of these like changes in the terrain or something. Do I even need to run? Okay, I don't need to run. Okay, now I think we made it here before, right? We made it here to remember. I remember the statue guy. Statue guy was definitely here. And then we had, I think we even made it quite a bit farther than this, yeah. That's a run. And that's a run. And this time we know not to go up those stairs, we just go to these, which are not runs. Don't have to make a run on any of these here. Oh my god. Except, no, this one I don't think is a run either. I don't think this is a run either. You could actually go on top of the carousel if you wanted, but that's clearly not the way to go. You just want to keep going in this direction. Oh my god. That same thing happened again. Yeah. Was that an accordion that we were just standing on, by the way? Was that an accordion? Okay, are we at, I think we're at a new PB, guys. This is not a manor door. I thought that was a manor door for a second. I was like, oh my god, that'd be the craziest thing to ever put in the middle of a gestural obstacle course. A door to the manor. Wait, are there two ways to go here? You could go either to the couch, the sofa, and this business, or you could go up the gestural jars? Am I reading this right? I don't know which way is better. I feel like getting to that first gestural jar is a bit sketch. I don't like that at all because we've got this railing in the way. I'm gonna, I guess, take my chances with the sofa because at least I can climb up on a box here. But even that feels awkward. Oh my god. Holy shit, man. Absolutely hate it. Dude, is that our gestural at the end? We might be no, this keeps going, dude. This is, look at this. This is absolutely insane. There's no way we're beating this. There's no way we're beating this. Okay, where am I going, actually? Oh, there's a grappling hook spot. Okay. Grappling hook. Is there... What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Flower... Weird vine flower statue. Or sculpture. I don't even know. This is what happens when you've tried this course for the 50th time or 100th time and continue to fail. Okay, are we running and jumping here? I think it's a walk and jump. I think this one, though... No, this is a walk and jump. No! Dude, I walked so slow! I do love, though, that the thing... How did I walk so slow? How do I get into... I don't understand how this is working, because normally I walk at kind of medium speed, but it like put me into super slow motion there. Why did it do that? And then I don't get a jump. And then I don't even get a jump. Okay, so I feel like most of these jumps can be done. Look at the gestural pointing up there. Oh my god. I feel like most of these jumps can be done with just a walk and jump that you're not meant to run in almost any of these sections. It's all just supposed to be like a regular walk and jump. I guess we run out to the gestural statue and then we look behind because I can feel the controller telling me about another grappling hook. Okay, cool. Fragile. Do not tamper with the boxes. They are fragile. It's when the game all of a sudden decides that I'm not gonna walk, I'm gonna like RP walk. It's so... Why would it do that to me? I'm going this way, I think. Okay. Are we fucking with the boat at all? I don't think so. I don't think so. We still got a ways to go here. Just one step at a time. No, we are fucking with the boat. Never mind. Unless I want to try to run and jump. Ooh. Am I... Maybe I am running and jumping here. Okay. Now this could be a walk and jump. But sometimes it's better not to risk it. It's just that sometimes the terrain, if it's uneven enough, it won't register the jump if you're running. It's like it's whatever the programming is with the slight little undulations in the terrain. It's like it doesn't think of you as having contact with the ground necessary in order to make a jump. See, now I'm doing this RP walk. Why is it doing that for me? I don't... Like, maybe it's good for me here? Is it because I tried to run right before that and then I let go? Oh my god, this ladder. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Thank you. That's actually helpful. Now I'm not doing the RP walk, so I can actually cross that distance. All right, good. This is ridiculous, man. What in the world are we doing? What am I doing with my life? Why am I doing this? Why do I insist on doing something like this? Because I gotta do it all, man. I gotta do it all. I don't have the ability to say no. Don't look down, whatever you do. Don't look down. Don't look back at the gestural beach. Just focus on what's ahead. Just one step at a time. One foot in front of the other. Oh boy. This is a run and jump. Definitely a run and jump. Can I go this way? Or do I want to go around? It does feel like there are some like shortcuts potentially, but this one feels sketchy enough to me. Like the gestural jar, maybe it's way faster. I don't know, but it feels riskier enough to me where I'm gonna go in this direction. Especially if it like, oh, okay. Shit. God damn it. All right, that wasn't that bad. See, this is like, yeah, we wouldn't have saved ourselves all that much. I don't think. It wouldn't really have saved us that much. Maybe the speedrunners, the people who are demented enough to do speedrunning on a gestural beach obstacle course like this. Oh my god. No way, did we make it? Did we fucking make it? Oh my. Dude, honestly, I'm starting to shake a little bit, just as if I were like, you know, oh, the boss is down to 5%. I've got the Elden Ring boss is down to its last. I just need one more hit. Can I do it? Can I go through the last set of dodges without dying? This live the dream with us now. Oh my god. These folks are these folks are living the dream. You made it. You're cool too. Nice to see some new faces. Man, these guys have some badass moves. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. fucking what's the dancers, right? The what are they called? Like, not the roulette dancers. They're the famous, like, they all stand together in a line. They put their arms around each other and they do this straight leg dance in the air. What are they called? The Roxettes? I'm totally screwing up that name. I should know that, like, right off the top of my head. All right, we're living the dream, folks. We made it. We made it. Holy shit. Let me not fall into some, like, surprise hole somewhere that I'm not looking at. Oh, I forgot. I can't toggle anymore. I gotta hold to run. All right, my friend, please give me the ultimate prize. Oh, really? An expedition? I certainly wasn't expecting that. Neither was I, if I'm being honest. But your presence here is proof that you climbed the tower like all of us here. You can live with us here now forever. I'll hang out for a little bit, but actually can't really hang out forever, my friend. Oh, all right. Well, then take this as a souvenir. This is the ultimate gestural uniform. Oh boy. Bracing myself. Oh, it's for Minoko. Wear it with pride. You are one of us now. We got a fashion. I wasn't even sure. I mean, the wardrobe option is here. So there was more, it was more likely that he was gonna get some stuff at some point, but oh my. Oh my. Am I blushing? Minoko. Too hot to handle. Can I dance with y'all? I wish this is where I need to have a dance emote. I need to have like the ability to just rock out with my gestural cock out. This is, oh my. This is where we're gonna wrap up this unbelievable installment of Expedition 33, because you just can't get any better than that. I wish Minoko's hair weren't in the way so I could see what's written on the life preserver. He's got the life preserver, he's got the whistle, and he's got the lifeguard speedo. He's got it all. Minoko on permanent lifeguard duty here, and it, like I said, it just doesn't get any better than that. We will look to move on. I don't know how you can move on from something like this, but, you know, there's a lot more to explore on the continent. That's what. There's a lot more to explore and a lot more to find. We will probably be continuing with more optional zones next time, but I'm also getting the itch to take on some Axons. So we will see exactly how it goes. But the ultimate in gestural fashion has been obtained, and it's all downhill from here, folks. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.